Hello everyone, hope we're all good. Big shout out to KR Couriers and Transport Limited, and a big thank you to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes to the All or Nothing podcast with myself, Billy Moore. I'm ready to do a podcast with a lady called Sandra Hannah. Now Sandra went viral a few years ago when she lost an African grey parrot called Chanel. Everyone who was about there knows that story, right? She was everywhere. She was on every platform, TV station going, the lot, right? Now, the mad thing is, Sandra has been arrested with £792,000 worth of cannabis. Mad one, right? Yeah. I seen something on the Lab Bible post where, you know, it mentioned her arrest and the amount of drugs she was caught with. And seeing her comments saying, look, you know, that's not the truth. You know, I'll tell my story. So I got in touch. That's what I'm about. I want to find out what's what. And asked her would she come on and share the story. So she's going to come on to the podcast, sit down and have a little chat with me. But first, I'm going to try and get her in the car to sit off and have a little chat with me and share a little teaser for you. I know the comments are going to come in thick and fast. She's going to get tethered. She gets tethered all the time on social media. And I know from watching her that she suffers with mental health problems. So, you know, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's listen to what she has to say. Okay, so here I am with Sandra Hannah. Now, Sandra, you know, you've been just on the podcast with myself then. We talked about the £792,000 worth of cannabis that you were arrested for. And we've been through the whole court case and, you know, the scenarios and the arrest and everything. And obviously, you know, you're pleading not guilty because in your eyes you're innocent. You had nothing to do with it. So just tell us quickly a little bit about what happened.
So it was the 19th of April. It was a Wednesday, and I was getting the tea ready, done the school run, and two fellas in North Face trackies started walking up my path. My husband asked, who the hell are these? Opened the door, they asked for Ian Hannah and put him in handcuffs. And then me will got turned upside down.
And that's it. Ever since then, you've been, you know, subjected to, you know, abuse. You've been tethered. You've had to suffer a lot over the past coming months because of, you know, social media presence, which was quite big. Because, like I said before, Sandra went, you know, viral for, you know, Chanel.
I did.
You know,
and I shouldn't be punished for that.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like. I'm getting punished.
Yeah, and then people, like you said to me then, you've got a Porsche there. And people say to you, oh, you've got a Porsche and all that. But like you said, it's 15 years old.
Yeah.
Not like brand new, is it?
No, any one of these cars who've got like focuses and all that, they're worth well more than that.
Yeah. You know, it's like, but people can perceive and think you've got a few quid behind you.
Yeah, they judge.
And that's, so yeah, we've just done this pod. It's coming out pretty soon. Sandra's shared her story. She's being open and honest. And you're also on a tag. How long have you been on a tag for now?
Since the 21st of April.
And how's that affected your life?
Destroyed it. I didn't like to leave the house for 2 months.
Because you've also said that you're not up in court now till March next year.
Next year, and this is supposed to be on till next year.
So that's been on since when?
April. 7 months.
So that's almost a year that you'll have. Will that come off anything if you ever get a sentence, did he say?
No.
Not that, isn't it? Yeah, so you're on a tag as well?
Yeah.
We've got a little picture of that, hang on. With that, I thank everyone who's watched and supported the channel. Take care.